How's it going, guys? Welcome to Audio Addiction. We have Salem Trials back again. Some familiar faces, some non-familiar faces, but either way, you can say their names and what they do in the band.
Do you want to go ahead, Zach?
You go. You're the newbie.
Hi, I'm the baby of the band. I'm Terry. I'm the vocalist. Hello.
You said it with
And
such
he's the
confidence.
He's the star of the show. I'm Zach. I play drums in Salem Trials.
Wow, that was I've never seen someone come so hard out the gate like Terry did. He was just like you're done right away. That's not very Canadian of you guys. I feel like you're very cordial. So that was very much a surprise. So
Oh, we are.
it was an endearing. I feel like it was very endearing. I could feel the love when Terry.
Yeah,
said
it was like a little slug on the shoulder there.
Yeah.
You bugger.
Yeah. So I got.
Yeah, they don't bully me.
We're not gonna bully you, Terry, at all. So I'm not gonna bully you. But I don't know. I can't speak for Zach, but
You're my boy.
Oh, that's cute. I love that. But guys, thank you for coming on. Zach has been on the show. This would be his third time. So
Yeah.
kudos.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Threes Club. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
But I had you on with your previous vocalist, Mike, and now Terry's, reclaimed the throne. And, obviously we already talked about the mustache a ton off camera, but, I feel like he had stored all of Mike's energy, and Mike is actually trapped in Terry's mustache. So, we're never going to hear from Mike again. All of his power has been harnessed, into the mustache. So I hope that gets added into the Salem trial lore.
Yeah. It's definitely built in there somewhere. And we got a few people writing down the history books for us, so it might add into it there.
How do you feel about that, Terry? Having all Mike's hardest energy in your mustache.
It's probably true. I mean, yeah, that's probably why they reached out to me. They're like, there's enough space for past two vocalists in your stash there, Terry.
Yeah.
Just the stash,
Yeah.
And you're like, this is a package deal, you don't.
They're like, we don't really care about you. We just want a frontman with a stash. So yeah, there you go.
Oh my God, you fit the bill. You're just they're they have Canadians version of Craigslist. They're looking for they're looking for a connection there, and they're like, look, we need a vocalist with an insane mustache and screaming capabilities, and you just fit the mark.
Nailed it. I think in the original videos that I found of Terry here, I think he had full beard.
Full beard.
Yeah,
I did. Sure. Story is, I had 3 roommates, and they all had their stash dyed jet black, and they were like, Terry, you can't have the full beard here or you'll be kicked out. So I had to, and then I just kept it. That's where it came from.
Oh my God. It was just now we're just spiraling out of control. I feel like this is where it's come to. But Terry is a new vocalist of the band. Obviously, big salutes to Mike. I still love Mike, of course, but I feel like I already like Terry a lot. Just given the situation here, and just trying to figure out where he came from.
Vibing, man.
We're just vibing, But Terry, how did that come to be in terms of joining Salem Trials? Obviously, once it was announced, that was the first thought in my head was how'd they find Terry? So Terry, how did the process of you joining Salem Trials happen, pretty much?
Well, Zach reached out to me, but I think he saw my because I used to do screaming tutorials on YouTube.
Oh.
So I think he found that somehow and then reached out to me.
It was Brandon, if you're familiar with the Canadian deathcore band Depths of Hatred.
I'm not.
Okay. Anyway, I had gotten in touch with their vocalist because he's in the Quebec area near where Terry lives. It's like 2 hours away from where we're located, and he had recommended Terry, and I checked out his stuff, and yeah, shot him a message.
And Terry, how'd you feel about like receiving that message? Because I'm always like curious on how like receptive bands are in terms of like getting reached out like that. Because I feel like that's a big thing, especially after a vocalist leaves. That's like I feel like there's a weight that is kind of there that vocalists have to fill the shoes of. Did you kind of feel that way, and you're like maybe a little apprehensive about joining?
Yeah, I almost didn't go there to
What?
audition. Yeah.
Damn,
'Cause I
this is
listened
news to
to
me.
your stuff and I was like,
Oh.
bro, Michael is a fucking beast, man.
He is.
And well, I didn't know if I could, join the band and fill the shoes. So yeah, but in the end, I went, and well, here I am. So
Well, it worked out. I would say I checked out Immolation, as I mentioned to you guys earlier, and I was so like floored at how well Terry like screams. Like I obviously from just kind of listening to the announcement video, I was like he's got some chops, he's definitely good. But then I watched Immolation and I was just like, bro, where has this guy come from? Like he just feels like he has come out of like the depths of like Quebec, Canada, and has like ascended. It has a lot to do with the mustache. We're gonna keep making jokes about that, but no, I legitimately was sitting here listening to it, and like I listened to it as I was like literally scarfing down my dinner, and I was like, I am excited to listen to the EP that you guys are going to be releasing on July the 21st. It's Nocturnal Creation. You can check the links in the description. Go pick it up, pre-order it, pre-save it.
You nailing that, brother.
All of that stuff. I got you.
Nailed it.
I genuinely am excited to just listen to the entire EP, just because I was so floored at what Terry was doing, like vocally. I was like, I'm sure you probably get the comparison a lot, but it just feels like the Canadian version of like Will Ramos. I was just like, bro, this guy's got the chops.
Thank you.
Like he definitely for sure is showing some of that off, and I think it makes me more excited for the songs that I haven't heard yet, because I imagine there's just so much crazy stuff that hasn't been released yet that I will just get like blown back in my computer seat here. So can you confirm or deny there's some crazy stuff on said EP?
I can't confirm there's
Oh?
crazy stuff.
You'd be kind of a dick if you'd said no. There's not.
There's not.
They're like, actually, they're just all pop songs. This one we just like, this is from our old catalog,
Guys, it's a bait. It's really not worth it.
Please listen.
I was going to say, no band has ever said, this is not worth it. Don't check our music out.
Yeah. God damn.
That's good. It's going to be the topic of this interview is just going to be like, band says don't check out our music.
Oh, dude. Clickbait. That's
Clickbait.
That's the
perfect.
title, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Has to be.
It'll be Salem Trials interview 2. Don't check out this interview. Definitely not spoilers for anything.
That might be like the best new way to like come up with captions. Instead of trying to like drive the point, just bait them. Who cares?
Just be like, we were actually really suck. This might be the worst album we've made.
Hey, they might-
You thought GarageBand was terrible. We found like Audacity, and we recorded that in like a garage, and then we didn't have a vocal booth, so Terry just like stuck a mic underneath a trash can and recorded it, like all of his screams underneath a trash can.
Oh man, we didn't even use a vocal booth for the recording.
So the trash can would have been a great idea then.
Maybe if it was like stuffed with pillows, it probably would have been a better alternative than kind of what we did. But hey, it worked out.
It would have been great if you like walked into the studio and you just look down and you just see a cord coming out from underneath like a trash can and a bunch of pillows, and you hear just like a low like rumbling going on. And you're like, Terry, are you in there? And he's like, yeah, I'm in there.
Yeah.
That's. I
It's a
feel like
spot.
that would be the exact thing that would happen. No, I think genuinely, this excited me in terms of like what you guys are capable of doing, and just like again, kind of almost turning of a new leaf in that way, because obviously. I've had, if you know, I've had Zach's previous band Horcrux on the show, and so I've been following his musical journey as well as some of his other previous bandmates' journeys along with that. And so for me, I was like, I'm so excited that Zach decided to stick with the heavy music because Scott didn't. So I needed some. Scott didn't, and I called him out for this in that interview we did. But it's okay. I love Scott. Shout out to Scott. But I I was like, man, this is so cool. And then I kind of felt like a little bit of a dickhead because, as I mentioned off camera to the guys, especially Zach, I was like, yeah. So I had Scott on, and I was like, I wonder if Zach's still doing stuff. And then I checked, and was continuously releasing Salem Trials stuff, and I was like, oh man, no, don't be like that. So then I messaged Zach, and I was like, can you come on, please? Thank you.
Man,
Oh, yeah.
how'd you miss it? How'd you miss it? I try and post twice a day.
I don't know, man. That's the Zuck. I feel like it's the
Blocked.
Zuck, man. Zuck is like,
Zuck.
you want to know about bands? No. Okay, cool. That's what happens, man. It's just like and also like my Facebook feed is just like either like funny cat videos, or it's like, hey, I played this
So
show like 3 days ago and it was in your like area.
Yeah.
Bro, like, it would be so nice to know if, like, I knew about this 3 days ago because I was not doing anything 3 days ago and I could have went to said show 3 days ago. So,
Yeah.
Zuck, what's going on, bro? I hope Threads isn't like this. That's all I'm saying. Because I'm on that shit right now.
I started using Threads for the band stuff. It's interesting. I was never a fan of Twitter, but like it seems okay.
I would say it's okay, yeah. I'd say it's better because, like, at least my feed is, like, mostly music stuff. So I feel like it congregates, which is a lot better. So big shout outs to Threads. Go follow both of us. I'll leave links below.
Yeah.
But the next question I have for you guys is, obviously, as I mentioned, Nocturnal Creation coming out on July the 21st. By the time this comes out, it'll be either the day after or pretty close around that point of release date. But I have to ask, do you have a favorite song off the EP? Like, I feel like internally is like, I need to know your favorite, because if it's going to crush, then I need to know if it's going to crush, you know? So, do you guys have a favorite?
Zach, what about you?
Terry just didn't want to go first. I saw. I see it in his eyes. He's like, I don't know if I want to answer this yet.
Well, I know. That's why he's waiting. He's like, oh, let him go first, always.
So I do think Immolation would be my favorite song, but it like as a whole, but like as far as like favorite part on the EP, no. Because like with the last song on the EP, the title track of the album, there's just one like closed hi-hat breakdown kind of deal. And yeah, just that part, I don't know, I wail on the China for one note of it, and the rest of it's just like closed hats. It just, yeah, I just lose it every time whenever we play it or practice it. But yeah, besides that part, I think it would be Immolation would be my favorite so far.
Okay. Terry, what do you got?
Interesting. My favorite is Cenotaph. It's yeah, breakdown is
Second
just
song?
too good. Huh?
Second song?
Is it second
I think
song?
I think it's the second song.
Might be. Breakdown is too nice, and live it just feels too good to play.
Well,
That is true.
don't worry,
It's very
guys.
in your face.
I'm going to be doing a live review of it, so you can come join me.
Ooh.
Guys, you can come join me I'm gonna post
We
about it
will.
a lot, and I'll probably get blown back by Terry's powerful screaming. You know, I'm excited.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
Maybe.
I'm excited to
Maybe.
break some bones. You know, I feel like his screams are gonna just resonate through my body, and my bones will have nothing to do but just snap in half. So
Man, it's the highest, brother. They
yes,
they crawl down your neck.
I felt I felt like the like tingling, you know, in my arms. You
Yeah,
know, once you get the, I was like, oh, okay, all right,
yeah, yeah,
Terry,
yeah.
mustache
The
power.
franchise.
Yeah, the French eyes. Yes, that's exactly what it was. I was like, man, his French, whew, oui, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's the only
Mezza.
French.
What's the English translation for that? Mezza? What is it? Just like hell yeah, basically?
Well, the literal translation would be add some,
Yeah.
Had some,
but
It's like slang though.
but
It's
it
like hell
means
yeah. I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
but it means this. I love that.
Mezza.
Yeah. Start using that, Brandon. Yeah.
I'm gonna now for
Yeah,
Terry.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
I'll
you.
be like, this one
For Terry.
This one goes out for Terry. You know, I'm gonna do that after, and they're gonna be like, what the fuck, man?
Wherever
okay?
I am in the world, I'll feel it like
Okay,
a spidey
good.
sense.
It'll be like,
That's Brendan.
His mustache starts
yeah, the
tingling.
mustache, yeah, yeah.
My mustache is tingling. That must be Brendan speaking French.
I did have I had shout outs to Sleep Sculptor. Their vocalist Flo is also from I believe he's from Quebec as well, and he was telling us very terrible like Canadian like French, and I was just like, I can't say this. I'm not allowed to. This is not good. So Terry, if you go back and watch, you should go back and watch that, and then let me know if it's a passable thing I can say. You know, being an American, I need to.
Probably.
I mean, have you heard some of the things people say down there?
That's okay, fair enough. Yeah, yeah. Shoot me while I'm down. All right, Zach. I'm all right. I live in Pennsylvania. All right, I don't need this shit. All right. No, he said. What did he say? If it's bad, I'll cut it out. But he said, I believe it was like pistafont. Or did I pronunciate that wrong?
I have no clue what you said.
Okay, well.
Try it again. Try it again.
That's right, yeah.
I'm not going to try it again. I said it once. I'm not going to screw it. Zach's just trying to get me canceled now. That's what.
Okay.
I don't think you can get canceled.
No.
Okay,
like
I
French
need
stuff.
to. Okay, Terry, why can I not get canceled?
Well, it's just French swear words. It's okay. Most of it's just church words.
Yeah.
Everything Flo probably told you was just church words. I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
Oh,
Unless
no.
he was trying to fuck you over.
No, I think he was. I love that dude, but I know for a fact that his band just lets him go off the leash on some of those things, and I was just like, well, it's already in here. If I'm gonna get canceled, you know, it's been nice knowing all of you. You know, that's all. That's all I'm gonna say. Even though it's not my fault because I didn't even say it, I was just repeating what Flo was saying. But shout out to Flo, Sleep Sculptor. Go check them out. They're sick. But yeah, I'm very excited. I'm going to be doing the live. I feel like I have to, you know, in order to pay my respects to Zach because I, you know, don't check his posts twice a day. So, you know, this is going to be my swan song for you. All right, Zach. So
Ooh,
I got you.
damn.
And then
brother.
it won't be my last video. I want
Yeah,
people to
that's
know it's actually not going to be the last video for the year. It's just going to be, I need to just pay homage to Zach, you know? So, and, you know, now Terry, since now we're homies, you know,
Cheers.
so salutes to the boys. But, in terms of the EP, what song changed the most from like the demo stages, like the early on, and then you know, what wind up making it onto the EP, or did it kind of remotely stay the same?
I think Never Ending changed the most, no?
Yeah, and like I think it probably did change the most because that was the only song that Michael had completely written vocals for already. And obviously, like I think he has like one or two lines that stayed in there. But obviously, like, you know, we're introducing a new member. You want that member to feel welcome. So it's like, hey, if you want to rewrite the song completely, like vocal wise, go. It's, you know, it's your words, right? Go for it. And yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that would probably be the main reason why.
And Terry was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to rewrite
Yeah.
most of this song.
Yeah, yeah. I honestly think it might even just be like fucking a sentence that stayed the same.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, but
like,
it sounded sick.
yeah, no,
So
just except for that one
Why not?
sentence. That was great, but everything else scrapped, gone.
it's more than once. It's like half of the chorus. Is there a chorus even? Like,
Yeah, well, no,
can we
yeah,
consider that a chorus?
yeah, technically speaking, but like probably not. But anyway, like
Yeah.
yeah,
Tomato,
I
tomato.
get yeah, a couple lines I guess ended up staying, and I mean we like Michael has a writing credit on it for, you know, for a portion of it or whatever, and you know, it's all good.
There we go. What?
It's probably like the most difficult words of the song.
Oh,
Half of the words I had to like search in the dictionary, like, what does that mean?
yeah,
It didn't make it easy for me.
no. I
Did
think it
you,
was. I think it's like partially about RuneScape originally, or some. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was RuneScape. Agan C, is that what the one line in the chorus is?
Yeah.
Is that a part of RuneScape? I think so.
I guess so. Yeah,
Maybe.
possibly. Mike, let us know in the comments. Is it a part of RuneScape or not? I think it would be funny though if Terry went up on stage and he was still trying to figure out what the words mean. So then he brought like a thesaurus or like a dictionary up on stage, and he's like reading it, he's like screaming it, and then also has like the dictionary holding in his hand. I think that'd be kind of tight.
I open it for like 2 lines and then
You're
I
like,
close
let's
it.
open up this dictionary, and then you start reading off the definition of like the word. I feel like that'd be
That'd be
kind of that'd be good. That'd be a good PR press thing, you know. It's like metal.
That's
They're like deathcore vocalist reads thesaurus live at show.
I could do that, but like in a low toilet bowl, so you don't really
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying.
There you go.
That'd be sick. I'd be about it. So I don't know.
That's also going to be the next music video that gets put out on what is July 20th, I believe.
Ooh, okay.
I'm pretty sure the video comes out the day before the EP does.
Okay. Well, I'll do the reaction video for it, and then the rest of it, I'll be like, come back tomorrow for the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
I got
Hell
you
yeah.
guys. I got you guys. But
Thank
very
you.
excited to delve into it. And then Terry, in regards to like the lyrics of the album or themes of the album, what does it kind of talk about or delve into?
I don't think there's an overall theme, but like the songs talk about like, well, for Immolation, it's like Satan, the rise of hell, like
Sick.
burning bodies, metal stuff like that. Never Ending, it's like poor should kill the rich, rise of the people, stuff like that. It's looking like that, but like there's other songs like Nocturnal Creation that talk about stuff that is more how can I say that, fantasy. So it's kind
Okay.
of like I get into a character and it's like it's not really from our reality or
So
world.
like Dark Souls.
Not really,
Okay. Well,
but yes.
What was
Yes.
the video? What was the video that you had showed us whenever you were like?
Well, basically, I used to play League of Legends for a while,
nice.
and
nice.
well, I wanted to do a song from the perspective of the character called Warwick, because it's like a guy that used to fight for the people and was the voice of the people, but he was turned into a monster that killed the people. So I was like, this is fucking metal and suits
It
the
is.
song perfectly. And well, I wanted to do that.
So are you the monster that's gonna kill everyone?
Yes.
Okay, sick. Just want to confirm. You know. All right, write
Like a
that down.
werewolf.
All right, Terry, murder. All right, cool.
Fuck, canceled already.
He just
Got you.
started.
The sirens start going off in my room. No I'm kidding. They're like, we got him, guys. He said it live, recording. So it was recorded. No, I feel like most metal songs, and again, speaking to kind of my nerdism, but I feel like some like video games, like concepts, just are super metal. You know, so I'm glad you went there, Terry, because you know a lot of bands do it, but for you to be a monster that eats other people, I feel like that's pretty incredible. And that you sound like a monster, so you're really getting into character, you know?
Thank you.
You got it. Did you like watch like a lot of like monster movies to kind of like get your brain in the right spot as you were, you know, about to just like scream into the microphone?
Well, that one went pretty quickly, honestly. Like, I didn't have to really like scratch my head, like, oh, what to put next. You know, it was just like too many ideas, and I had to shrink it down to something that would fit the song. Yeah.
Was
It's
there
really
any
cool.
was there any one that was particularly hard for you to write?
Um, well, I guess that one I had to debate with the guys, because like since I was into character, there was a bunch of sounds that the guys were like, no, we have to take that out. It's too much. And I was like, well, no, we can't.
We can't.
It's
You're like,
nice,
no.
crazy sounds. You don't want beast sounds in your song. What the heck? Yeah. So, well, it's there. I won the battle.
And how do you
Pretty
feel
soon
about that,
he's gonna
Zach?
be
Yeah.
Oh, it's good. It's good, man. No, I couldn't
he
be
like
happier
ascends.
with.
He like ascends in the middle of this interview. Like he starts. We just start seeing Terry like slowly rise up from his chair, and he starts turning like dark. And we're like, all right, well, I'm gonna die, so that's cool. It's been nice knowing all of you. Before Terry just, you know, he starts doing that. You know, I don't know. I don't watch horror movies, but that's what I imagine happens. You know, so
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure, for sure. No, but couldn't be happier with the way everything turned out. And as far as like getting Terry into the band and throwing him into the fire right away, being like, "Hey, by the way, we have an EP recorded. It needs to be done ASAP. Nice to meet you."
be a vocalist.
Yeah,
Okay,
basically.
cool. Yeah. Do that whole thing where you scream, you know,
Yeah.
that'd be great.
You do breeze and stuff. Come here.
He's like, you're great. We got you. Do that thing you do.
Yeah, that was-
The roars, you know. That's
That was
that's
pretty
what they
much
do.
it.
Yeah.
But I think I honestly, again, listening to Immolation, I felt like Terry just fits so well with the sound. Like the new, like obviously I had listened to the stuff previously. Oh, are we losing Terry here? It says poor connection.
It's surprising that we'd be losing him and not me because I live out in the country.
Don't jinx it. All right, well we're back.
Yeah.
Terry's still here. It's okay.
He's back.
Sorry, yeah, I got disconnected.
He's back.
He's back. He's those Canadians. They found out. No, I felt like with Immolation, I was just like for listening to that after I had listened to some of Mike's stuff when obviously when he was in Salem, I was like, this is gonna be a very interesting like shoes to fill, you know, because obviously I've known Mike in previous projects, Horcrux, and I was like, I know what he's capable of doing, and I've seen covers of his, and I'm just like blown away. So I'm like, is Terry going to be able to fill these shoes, right? And so I kind of was like, I should give a listen to Immolation because I almost instinctually thought I should do a reaction video for it, but since you guys have another single coming out, I'm just gonna do that. But with Immolation, I was like, I should give this a listen before I have the guys on, just to kind of get more of a metric on the sound. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
this is nuts. Like Terry, again, as I mentioned before, I think he fills the shoes so well, and it's almost as if like there wasn't really, you guys skipped a beat in any sort of way, And I think that like Terry kind of capitalized on things that like Mike, I don't want to say that he did poorly, but just like things that I know that Terry is capable of doing that Mike may not have been, and vice versa. And so I think that there's this really interesting balance and like almost a little bit of a like a show off or a highlight of what Terry's been able to do as a vocalist, and I think it's a great single to start off with because I think it gives people a pretty good idea of what the sound is, what you guys are kind of going for, and I think as well as that is what you guys are going to be releasing with the EP. So I want to give you kudos for that if I didn't do it beforehand, because I think it really rocked, and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to it. As soon as I finished it, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to this when it comes out. I'm like, I hope it's just not one song. And then I looked and I was like, oh, they have an EP coming out on the 21st. And I was like, all right, well, Papa's gonna listen to that. So I was like, let's go. So I was ready to rock. So guys, you can check it out, pre-save it. I'm gonna keep saying it a bunch of times, but like if you don't do it, I'm just gonna be disappointed, and I don't want to be disappointed because I know you guys are cool and you can do it. So, go pre-save it. It costs you nothing to pre-save it. I just want to let
That's true.
everyone know, $0, $0
Pre-save
to
it.
pre-save it in the description. And if they have merch, go pick that up because that will help them out a lot. And I pitched a really cool merch design that I don't want to say just in case they actually use it. So you'll find out soon enough if they do it or not. I don't know. I'm being very cryptic about it, but you'll see. If it does happen.
Yeah, I got to write it down real quick before I forget it. You had mentioned merch design. I'm like, what the heck is he talking about?
Terry knew. Terry got it. Yeah, I appreciate it, Terry. But yeah, I'm very excited. So please go pick it up. Go pre-save it, as I mentioned before. But the next question, guys, keeping it more current. What are you guys jamming more currently right now? What's on the Spotify? What have you guys been listening to lately?
You answer, kid.
Well, I haven't been listening to metal that long compared to Zach. So like, I think the bands I'm listening to at the moment would be like Humanity's Last Breath, because they're releasing a lot of stuff. Alpha Wolf, like I don't know, Lorna Shore, I guess, stuff like that.
Okay. Do you listen to like a lot of non-metal stuff, Terry?
Yeah, I like a little bit of the jazz and like stuff like that. Classical music.
Interesting.
And I like rap a lot as well.
Joey Badass.
Are you
Yeah,
gonna throw some rap, like fast screaming in there?
Hell nah.
Oh man. Damn, call
Could
me
be
out.
cool.
You had your
Yeah.
hopes up.
Yeah, I did. I was like, man, he's gonna throw shit in there. That's gonna be tight. Then he's like,
Well, there's
"Nope."
definitely like some faster parts, but definitely not something that resembles rap, I think.
Okay, respect. Zach,
If you know the band Orbit Culture,
I do.
I don't
Yes, they're sick.
yeah, we're on the same label. It's very exciting to me, but yeah, they're the new song that they just dropped is fucking unreal. Kind of jealous our guitar players couldn't come up with something like that.
Oh,
No,
boy.
but
Tell him.
yeah, tell them. No, Orbit Culture. They've been, I mean, because that song came out like a couple days ago, so that one's a banger. The new Northern, the
Ooh,
new
yeah.
single that they put out, Hourglass, really big on the drummer Adam, his clean singing.
Yeah.
I feel like he's grown a lot, and I can't wait to hear what else they put out. Other than that, man, like, I don't know, like Fit for an Autopsy, just
Cool.
the new Creeping Death album, fucking unreal. Not metal. Something not metal. Something not metal. I got into like I don't know if I'm pronouncing his last name right, but Tyler Childers, like country.
Yeah.
Like he's got like that fucking I don't know, raspy sound and voice kind of deal. I don't know. It's cool. It's like sounds like old school Western stuff, but like storytelling. Good lyrics. Yeah, good lyrics. Oh, KO.
KO,
Always-
baby. Kanashi,
always
baby.
got- Hell yeah. KO and fucking Coheed.
Woo.
Other than that, yeah. That's it. I'll stop there.
Nah, I like it. I was very surprised by Terry's pick of jazz, just jazz as a whole. He doesn't, like if I look at Terry, I'm like, is he a jazz man? And he could be because of the mustache, So
Man, no,
I would need a
couldn't even
different
play a
hat.
drum- Yeah, he
would
couldn't play
need
a drum.
yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, maybe like a fedora. Like if he was rocking a fedora, then I'd be like, okay.
I have
listen
one,
to
but
jazz.
it's hidden somewhere.
Yeah, you keep that thing hidden.
Please keep that hidden. Don't wear it out.
Yeah, no, I learned my lesson.
It'd be
I'm
really
not
funny
wearing
though
it.
is like you went to Terry's house and his window is open and you just see him sitting in that computer chair, but just with the fedora hat on before like you come up to the door to like come into his house, and he's just like, oh shit, he like, so, like, I can't have people see me like that. And then Zach's like, is that a fedora? Do you have a fedora? He's like, what are you
No.
talking about? I don't know. What do you?
What
I don't have
fedora?
a. What's a fedora? I don't know what that is. That's some weird English word, So.
Fedora? What is that?
He's like, I saw you wearing it, and you're like, wearing what? And then it's just like this whole like thing where he's just like, I can't have people know my true identity, fedora man. Oh,
It's
wow.
funny because I used to wear that like
No, you did
so
not.
much in high school. Nah,
You
yeah.
actually wore a fedora?
Yes, and I'm sorry about it, okay?
Wow. All right.
It's okay, I changed.
I know. Well, now you have a
have a
dad hat.
stash
You
now.
got yeah. You have a image to uphold. So I appreciate your growth, Terry. So
I'd probably be out of the band if I were a fedora.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I wouldn't tell you that, but it would have just gone missing. If I saw you.
I just could just imagine the crowd engagement. They would just try to like, Terry would be like, I want to see this pay open up, and he's like, all right, sure, fedora man. Joe, yeah. Then you're like, take me seriously, and then they're like, well, take the fedora off, and we will. So maybe one
You
day.
said you wouldn't bully me, Brendan.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Listen, I
dude.
can't. It's fedora is in its own category. People shouldn't be wearing those hats. We have tons of hats that people can wear. Don't wear a fedora. I'm just saying that.
Okay.
Be bald.
okay.
It's fine. It happens.
Hey, he's not bald. He's not
I
bald.
know.
He's got a hair.
Does he? I mean, he's wearing a hat right now. So.
Yeah, well, I'm secretly bald. That's the
Oh,
thing.
damn it.
It-
I'm sorry.
That's
I didn't mean
news
to
to
call you
me.
out like that, Terry.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bud. He's like, yeah, I know.
like things got deep there all of a
Oh
sudden.
man, yeah, that got really dark. I'm sorry. Well, we'll shine the light back on Terry here. All right, come on, buddy, wake up. All right, let's just like slap the screen. All right, no, that was okay. No, Terry is not bald, and it's okay for him to wear a fedora, even if a mass majority of people might not like him with a fedora. So it's all right. You do you, Terry, and that's important. So I respect it. But the
Thank
next question, you guys, is what is your Mount Rushmore of bands? Like, what bands would you consider to be like bands that have made their mark on you? And Mount Rushmore has 4 heads, just so you're aware.
I would have thought 5, but anyway.
Well, I gave you one less, Zach, so gotta make do.
Yeah. No. That's good. That's good. Can you go first, Terry? Do you have your answer?
No, but I can think of them on the fly.
Yeah.
Well, I'll mention bands more for their vocalists, like if they have an influence on me. When I was learning how to scream, I think the vocalists I used to listen to the most were like CJ from Die Art and CJ from, well, ex Lorna Shore. So two CJs.
Wow.
Well, he was in what's the other band?
Signs
Yeah.
of the Swarm. Yeah. For his vocal abilities, not his peeing abilities.
You had to say that, eh?
I had to. I'm sorry.
Now my Mount Rushmore is ruined.
Two more.
It's ruined.
No.
I'd say Phil Bozeman,
Oh, that's a great
unreal.
one. Great choice.
and I would say probably like Ben Dur from Shadow of Intent.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. Rocks.
Hell yeah, Giants.
They're really good.
Zach.
Sorry, I got spooked out over here. Trying to think. So like 4 bands that have helped shape me, I guess. Let's go.
You had the
Yeah,
time
open
to
it.
think about it.
I knew Terry was gonna say some shit. Oh, that was great.
No, so I think we'll go Zeppelin for one.
Oh, okay.
We'll go Zeppelin and then Coheed.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, and then you ever get into Structures?
Oh, of course. Yeah. Insane man.
Yeah, for Canadian boys too. Yeah, huge influence. But and then lastly, I'm probably just gonna name like a random band because I can't think of like one that I'm obsessed with. You know what? I'll say the 13th Floor. They're from Ottawa. They're not a band anymore. They've been dead for a long time, but really good friends. And I think just playing shows with them whenever we were younger, like it was like 17, 18, gigging with them kind of deal. And I think we just learned a lot and picked up quite a bit of stuff from them. So I think it would be like pulled a lot of influence from them.
Yeah, pay
Yeah.
homage. I got you.
Yeah,
Exactly. That's a good one. I like that choice.
Yeah.
I also like how Terry instinctually, like, I can hear him in his brain. He's like, I can't believe this fucking man rushed me to make my picks, and he's taking his sweet ass time answering this question.
Yeah.
I got it.
It's not an exam, Zach.
Sorry, brother.
I saw the gears turning in Terry's head, and I was like, I want to laugh, but then I'm like, I feel if I laugh, then I'm gonna derail this conversation. And then I was like, you know, it would have for sure. So, and then also partially my brain was like, holy shit, that's a lot of succulents he has back in there. You know, like he's got a lot of plants. There's a lot of plants back there.
It's my partner's office.
There's a lot of plants there.
Oh, she loves her plants.
Vegetation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sick. Hashtag
Oh yeah.
plants. Anyway.
Hashtag green.
The oxygen's great in there.
Unreal.
Love it.
You haven't breathed like I have.
Me and Terry are like, oh my god, this air is so poor quality, and Zach's just like, this is great. I love it.
No problem.
Sweet.
That's why you took time. You were enjoying every breath.
Oh,
That's why Zach's taking forever to answer. He's just enjoying the clean oxygen, you know. So, guys, shout outs to clean oxygen. So, anyway,
shout out.
Yo, shout out.
Canada's passing all that Canadian wildfire
Yeah.
smoke down to the States. So.
I wanted to. Yeah, how bad was it for you out in PA?
Oh, it was pretty spicy. We call it spicy air. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It was like if
Did you guys
somebody put like Taco Bell hot
days?
sauce in the air, you know. It's just like, ooh, I feel that, you know.
Yeah. It was pretty bad for a couple weeks there.
Yeah, it was almost as if I felt like what vaping is like, but didn't vape.
Yeah. I could see that.
I was
see
like,
it.
wow, this is kind of spicy. I'm like, I definitely inhaled stuff that I'm not supposed to. So,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Shout outs. Guys, the environment is important. So if we can do some like cool stuff that doesn't prevent that sort of shit, that'd be great. You know, not my like
Shout out.
not not a political stance at all, but shout outs, you know. So shout outs to Canada too. I love Canada. They're the best.
I mean, shit. Like if did you watch the music video for Immolation?
I did, yeah. That's where all the smoke
Damn,
was coming from.
Yeah.
Fucking started a fire.
I was like, that was my first thought. I was like, these damn guys are building like a fireplace in the back of their music video. I was like, no wonder we're getting all the smoke down here.
This was a bad idea.
I did see the one clip of, I'm pretty sure Zach posted it, of like him being like behind all of the fire and like literally he finished playing and just literally jumped back into the snow.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
damn.
Oh yeah.
What a trooper.
I had to do that, but ache, man. It sucked.
I got to give you a lot of kudos, Zach. Thank you for taking one for the team. You know, appreciate it.
His bench melted.
Yeah, it didn't make sense that my drum throne, like the leather on it, melted, but the jacket that I was wearing was completely fine. And I was like, the jacket is like, it's like a $4 Hot Topic jacket. Like it didn't make sense that it was fine. And my fucking
Yeah, but it followed you in the
left-
snow between each take, and the throne didn't.
Yeah, I know. Still, anyway,
Yeah. So guys, if you want to watch the music video, listen, I feel like for the sheer fact that you know, Zach could have been burnt to a crisp, you know, I think you should go like that video. I did. So, you know, I feel like if you guys can go like it, and then, you know, for the sheer fact that you now know that Zach risked his life to shoot that music video, now you have to go give Salem Trials a follow on all of their social media. So, and pre-save their new EP Nocturnal Creation out on July the 21st. I got you guys. You know, hopefully that will.
hell yeah.
Guys, one like, one prayer.
If this video gets 1,000 likes, we're gonna send this pre-order to everyone. You know, something like that. Like a YouTuber.
You heard it here first.
Brandon's paying for it.
Oh shit! Oh god. I don't make enough money to do this, man. I don't make any money doing this. Shout out to YouTube. I love them.
Aim.
No, I'm just kidding. I make an okay amount. But guys, I'm very excited for this EP, and you know, I think that the best way to describe this album in one word, do you have a word that comes to mind that you're like, this word surmises this EP?
Brother.
Well,
Wow.
Zach has more.
Yeah, he just clued.
Oh, brother.
Brother.
Yeah.
The inside
That's it.
story was the inside story. That's one of the lyrics, and while we were naming the
No,
EP,
it's not.
It came up. Well, like it's brother, but like it's screaming, so it sounds better than that. But like
The EP could have been named "Oh Brother."
that was a joke.
I'm so
but
sad about that.
That's their new EP name. Actually, it's not. I've been saying it wrong. It's not Nocturnal Creation. It's brother.
Oh, brother.
Brother. Somebody's gonna look that up and be like, "Wait, what the fuck? This isn't the name."
One word to describe the EP.
Yeah.
Metal.
Nice.
I was gonna say that, but it's yeah. I don't really know.
I think you could. I think there's a word you could use, possibly.
Possibly.
Possibly. There's many words in French and English.
I have one. Salem. All right, there you go.
I thought for sure. I'm not gonna
Same.
lie. I thought Terry was gonna say like the classic line that every band says, "Blech."
Oh,
You know?
there
There's
is
no black.
Oh,
no
damn.
bleh, no bleh.
All right,
No
it's gonna
bleh.
get 0 out of 10 for me, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That is like it's feast or famine. You have to have the bleh feel.
They're cool. They are cool.
Can you
they
go
are
back?
Cool,
Can you get Terry to go back and record like at least one bleh that you can just like throw in?
There's what
Let's just get-
oh, I know you are. It's okay. It's okay. I think there's like oofs. There's some oofs in there.
Oh, there's a couple woof. Yeah, I could
Yeah.
say that. The name the word is woof.
Like what type of what do you mean wolf? Like what a
Do the
wolf would
sound.
say?
Just do the sound.
Like woof. Like low woof.
Wow. All right.
Like that.
That's kind of
It's
hard.
like a.
I got you. Okay.
No, that's not the same, Zach.
No. Okay.
I have to change my pants now because I think Terry blew them off. So, man. All right. Well, I've soiled myself, guys. So thank you for that. Appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Wouldn't expect anything less. I think it has a lot to do with the mustache. But no, I feel like I feel like the whole culmination of the album is just like I think it has this sort of like dark tone that I'm very excited to just like really delve into a little bit more. I kind of heard a little bit of that in Immolation, and I'm excited to watch the next music video where I'm gonna give even more, like a little bit more in there, and then obviously the next day I won't have to wait much longer because then the EP will be out and I'll be able to listen to the whole thing. So I'm very excited about that. But the last thing I have for you guys, which is my favorite question. I didn't ask Zach this in the couple of times I've interviewed him, so this is a brand new question for Zach. But
Okay.
I love interviewing bands. I feel like that is pretty clearly evident to most people who watch my show. But I wanted to know why you guys make music. Why is it important to you? Because oftentimes, we think about musicians from the perspective of like, wow, these guys are so cool. I want to be just like them. Or like, man, I really wish I had Terry's mustache. That's the thoughts that go through my head. And so, like, I want to know, like, why is it important for you to create music and why you guys choose to do it? Because it is very laborious. It's expensive, and it's a hard thing to do. So I want to know why you guys love putting your effort into doing this.
Do you want me to answer first, Terry? I'll take the lead on this one.
Respect. I appreciate it. Kudos, Zach. Awesome. Wow. Big ups, champ.
It's probably just the rush of playing shows is something you don't get from any other aspect in life, I find, personally. And yeah, just writing music with friends is like I feel like is like a feeling that you can't really get anywhere else. That it's just like collaborating with the same people over and over. You get to know them, you get to know their flaws, you get to know where they excel at. And it just I'm kind of, I don't know if I'm rambling or not, but it just like it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling.
It's a chat. It hits you in the chest.
I think that would hit it for me.
Crushed it.
Thank you.
Terry, what do you got?
Well, is the question why I like to do music?
It is.
basically?
Yes.
Okay. Well, because I want to, like, I have these ideas during the day, and I want to like try them, and I want to like transfer these emotions to people. I guess it's probably the answer I have in my mind right now.
That was great. Wow. So concise, on point. I'm proud of you guys. You did it. You guys did it. You really did it, you know? All partially joking aside. No, I think it's I often find that for me it's like I like to know. I think it makes me more invested in the band, right? I think that like when I know why people do it or like why they create music, it's like such a bonding thing that I oftentimes kind of I want to say overlook, but just being a fan of music and then also having the ability to like interview these bands and such, like it's such a cool opportunity for me to kind of take a look in the looking glass almost in that way and just really kind of like put myself as if I was like the fifth member of Salem Trials, and kind of like being like, well, why would these guys consider this EP or any type of material that they release important to them? And so I think it makes me appreciate what you guys do that much more, and like again spending your free time, money, what have you, to record something that I would argue means a lot to you, is such a cool thing. So I wanted to of course have you on because I love Zach, and now I love Terry, but to me it's like I love to be able to show why people enjoy doing this and why they spend the extra free time that they so limitively have to make music and do it. So kudos to you guys for continuing to crush it, and I hope everybody is stoked for July the 21st when this EP drops, because Papa's gonna be listening to that shit live. So I'm pumped. But guys, tell the people where they can find Salem Trials at, what you guys have coming up in the next couple months, and anything you would like to plug about your band.
Hang on, I'm pulling up. I'm doing the exact same thing I did in the last interview. I had to pull up our tag or whatever you want to say, so I didn't fucking say the wrong thing. You can find us on TikTok, Instagram. What is it? Threads? That's what it's called. That's
Yeah,
the new
Threads.
Yeah. We're not on Twitter. Don't follow us on Twitter. I haven't posted on that since like 2018. But yeah, follow us on all the TikTok, Instagram, Threads, Facebook at Salem Trials Band. You'll find us there. Instagram is probably our most prominent way to check out all the new stuff. If you want to talk to us, come to us on TikTok. I usually answer as many people as I can. Yeah, find us there. You got anything to say, T?
July 21st, guys, pre-save the EP. There you go.
Pre-save it.
There we go. Well,
Bump it.
major shout outs to Salem Trials for coming on with me and hanging out. I am stoked for Nocturnal Creation out on July the 21st. It'll probably be out by the time this comes out, so don't be a dummy and not check this out, because you don't want to miss out on this. And if you have the opportunity to check this live review out live, that would be sick. If not, there will be a VOD of the live down in the description, so you can watch it and feel like you're a part of it, and then that would be really cool. But maybe next time you'll be at the next Salem Trial, live thing when their next EP comes out the following month. So very excited. Back-to-back EPs. I can't believe you guys did that. Such crazy talent. And, I don't know how you did 2 EPs and then you're like, man, we're not done yet. We're going to release another one. That's crazy.
Three.
Yeah. 3? Oh, so you're doing back-to-back. Oh, man. Wow. Okay. You guys are stacked. All right.
Yeah.
Well, this one's going to be, so you got Nocturnal Creation, then you have Nocturnal Infancy, and then you have Nocturnal Destruction, right? Those are the EPs, right?
Must be.
Okay.
I thought we had a brother in there.
Oh,
yeah.
that's the secret 4th EP, actually. Shit. Oh man. Oh, why did I remember that? Oh well, whatever. Anyway, you can check them out links in the description where you can find out about Salem Trials. Go pre-save that if it's not out yet, and then if it is, go check it out because there will be a Spotify link, and go give them a follow on Spotify because that'd be really cool. And
Fuck yeah.
if you enjoyed this interview, share it, like, and subscribe. I am halfway through my goal. I'm trying to hit 5,000 subscribers before the year's over with. So if you can help me do
Hell
that,
yeah.
that'd be great. You put a
Guys,
big
go
smile on
sub.
my face. So
Sub.
do it up.
Sub.
And huge thanks to Terry and Zach for coming on today.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us, Brandon.